Alright, I'm just gonna play a little bit more of Adventure of a Lifetime. Probably just a very short bit. So this takes place right after they talk to that old man. Let's just see. I did go back through the scene, but I wasn't paying strict attention. Obviously, they pretend that they're brother and sister. One older man fought through the crowd. Machiko is his grandfather or grandmother, I don't know. A grandparent. They're trying to find a missing person, a young girl with blonde hair. And that's it. That's all they say, huh? For some reason, I thought they were talking about her grandfather. But I don't think they do. Okay. So he leads her away as fast as possible without looking suspicious. Okay, I think this is enough. Yeah. From the port, we head along Omura Beach before turning into Ogamiyama Park. Omura Beach, a beach near Futami Port. Since it's the closest beach to the port, it's popular with tourists as well. Its beaches are made of coral dust, a local term for a coral that has ground to a sandy texture by the waves. Sometimes you can find lovely unbroken pieces of coral mixed in as well. It's interesting. So let's see. Huh? Oh, sorry. I realized I was still holding her hand, and now we have Ogamiyama Ogamiyama Park. An ocean-facing city park on Chichijima, comprised of the hilly Ogamiyama, I'm gonna get it one of these times, Ogamiyama area, and the flat section of central Omura facing Futami. It hosts a wide variety of natural environments. There are wooden stages during summer festivals, and the Bon Festival is held here. I was holding onto her hand. She blushed, rubbing her wrist gently. Don't worry, you saved me back there. After all, Hiro, right? Hiroki Mizuno, at your service. And who might you be?
Shirase Emily. Emily yo.
Shirase Emily. We met this morning, right? On the deck of the ferry? Oh, yeah. It seemed like she finally remembered me. Maybe she was too busy trying to get away to notice before. I could only wonder what she was running from, all alone and still in her uniform. Emily took out a plastic bottle from her bag and gulped down some juice. And I'm just gonna turn the sound down. She took out a plastic bottle from her bag, gulped down the juice. She'd really worked up a sweat during our escape. I soon realized I was just as tired. Too bad there weren't any vending machines around. Do you want to sip? Huh? Consider it a reward for helping me out. Sorry it's nothing fancy. Oh, thanks. I took the plastic bottle and stared at it for a moment. I wasn't used to sharing drinks with somebody. I guess that it must not be a big deal wherever she was from. Then again, when I first met Emily, She did bring up the fact that she is Japanese. That's interesting. This was just a girl from... If this was just a girl from my class, I probably wouldn't freak out so much, but she was so beautiful. Doing my best to look casual, I took a few sips. It was only orange juice, but right then, it felt like the best thing I'd ever tasted. I was probably thirstier than I'd realized.
もし機会があったら、もっとちゃんとしたお礼するわね。
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to thank you properly. Oh, don't worry, that was nothing. All I did was grab her hand and run after all. Back at Omura Beach, there's a little spot called Machiko's Cafe. My grandma runs it, and she's a really good cook. Come by sometime, if you'd like.
わかった。
Sure, that sounds nice. Emily flashed me a bright smile before turning away.
ありがとう、ヒロくん。
Thank you, Hiro. She looked back at me one last time before waving and quickly running away. I'm just gonna change the message speed. I don't know if it's messing up any animations. I just want to make sure. I watched her until she ran out of sight. She looks really nice when she smiles. Compared to when I saw her on the deck, on the verge of tears, I thought this smiling face suited her best. Oh. With that little adventure concluded, I headed back to Futami. What was up with her, anyway? I hope she wasn't a stowaway or something. She left the boat the same as the rest of us, so probably not. She didn't look like she would cause any trouble, either. But I still felt a nagging uncertainty. I had gotten so caught up in helping her, I wasn't sure if it was even the right thing to do now. I had thought about asking the people searching for her for more info, but they'd already moved on. The port had been so busy before, but now it was almost deserted, with only a few tourists milling about with cameras. Apart from the tourist was a girl standing alone, looking bored. Okay. There was a girl standing around looking bored. She was around the same age as me, with a tan and long black hair tied in a ponytail. Could that be her? She might be the person who was supposed to meet me here, but I wasn't so sure, so I tried to get a little closer. Is it really her? I really can't tell. It'd been 4 years since I'd seen her. And people do change. I'd grown more than 7 inches in that time, and probably look way different in other ways too. Excuse me.
Oh?
The girl's ponytail bounced as she turned to face me with a blank expression. Crap, wrong person. Standing next to her this closely, it was obvious she was different from the person I was looking for. I was looking for a tomboy, not a cute young lady. Sorry, my mistake. I tried to laugh it off as a mistake, but just then, a cry of distress rang out from behind us.
Ah!
A woman dropped her camera in the sea while trying to take a photo of the ferry setting sail. Oh no, my camera. Wow, that's no way to start a vacation, huh? Without another word, the girl beside me started taking off her shorts. What the hell? She didn't stop at her jacket, but slipped out of her shorts too, her skin glowing under the sun. I made a real effort not to stare, but this wasn't something you saw every day. What the hell are you doing? Out here in public, no less. To my surprise, she wasn't wearing underwear, but a bikini swimsuit.
持ってて、すぐ戻るから。
Hold these for a sec, I'll be right back. Shoving her clothes into my hands, the girl with the tan and ponytail kicked off her sandals, and she ran. Hey, where are you going?
ちょっと拾ってくる。
I gotta go get that camera. By the water's edge, the woman paced back and forth, worried about her camera. The girl casually ran right past her. And with a jump, she dove right in. What? She dove off? I was so shocked and confused, I found myself staring down into the sea alongside the woman who'd lost the camera.
どうしましょう。大丈夫かしら、あの子。
Oh my goodness, will she be alright? I have a feeling she will be. She was so reckless. She was always reckless, so I guess that hasn't changed. I just want to go back a little bit. So he's accepted that this is the girl he knows. I said, mumbling my thoughts out loud. Now I knew it had to be her. After a few minutes, a hand holding a camera shot out of the water, followed by a head.
拾ってきたよ、おばさん。
Phew. Don't worry, man. I found it. The woman stared in silent amazement. But the sidewalk was pretty high above the water's surface, so the girl couldn't climb back up. She'd have to swim around for a place that she could climb up, or get someone to pull her up. Here, grab my hand. I reached out toward the girl, who stared blankly for just a second, before shaking her head.
いい、下がってて、危ないから。
No, I'm okay. Just stand back a little. I did as she asked, but a bit confused. Then, with a mighty splash, the girl leapt out of the water. Yeah? Whoa. A large animal, several times her size, leapt from the water with her.
イルカだわ。
A dolphin? This is ridiculous. The girl used a boost from a dolphin to help her jump. What is she, Super Mario or something? A moment later, she was back on the shore.
ただいま。
There we go, there we go, back safe and sound. Meanwhile, the dolphin dove back below the waves, sending water everywhere.
こら、わざとでしょ、今の。
Hey, come on now, you did that on purpose. I don't know if I want to give her Southern Belle or what I'm doing with her, but I'm just gonna keep chatting. Aww. The dolphin poked its head up and gave a squeak that sounded a lot like laughing.
もう、いたずらばっかりして。
That's enough of your jokes today. Nice to see you haven't changed too much, Chisa.
お
You look a bit different, so I didn't recognize you at first, but there's only one girl I know crazy enough to dive into a sea like that.
ああ、やっぱりヒロキだったんだ。
Ah, so it was you, Haruki. We stared at one another for a moment longer, as a flood of memories finally helped us recognize each other. This was, without a doubt, my childhood friend, Chisa Ogasawara, come to welcome me back. Wasn't the name of this island formation Ogasawara? Isn't that the case? I don't know how far back I can go. Ogasawara? Yeah. So her last name is the island's name. The island formation's name.
待ってて、これ返してくる。
That kinda messed up there. Let me try
待って
that.
て、これ返してくる。
Hold on! I gotta return this! She gave the camera back to the tourist, who was still stunned, barely able to believe what she'd just seen.
壊れてなきゃいいけど。
I hope it's not broken.
ありがとう。動くみたい。防水機能ついてるから。
Oh, thank you. I bought a waterproof one, so it should be just fine. Whoops.
そう、よかった。
Ah, glad to hear it.
あなた、もしかして、イルカ少女？
Excuse me, but are you the dolphin girl?
はい。
Yeah, I am. Chisa gave a forced smile.
やっぱりテレビで見たわ。イルカと泳ぐ女の子。
So that's what yapari is. I used it the other day. I thought it was going to be yapari, but it wasn't. So yapari, I thought so. I saw you swimming with a dolphin on TV.
ということは、あのイルカちゃんが？
So then that dolphin just now.
九太郎です。
Yeah, that's Finn. I wasn't sure if Finn was responding to his name or not, but he let out a series of friendly squeaks.
まあ、かわいい。
How cute! Kawaii! The woman started taking pictures of Finn on her phone and her recently recovered camera.
どうやらカメラは無事みたいね。
It's good to know that the camera still works. Chisa smiled warily and left the tourist to her photography. Well, anyway, it's good to see you again, Chisa. I had his voice earlier, now I've lost it.
久しぶりだね、ヒロキ。っ
You too, Hiroki.
ていうか、どこ行ってたのよ。待ってたんだからね。
Ooh, she's got that kind of voice to her, too. I'm gonna have to really study up and figure out what I want to give
って
them.
いうか、どこ行ってたのよ。待ってたんだからね。
But what took you so long? Do you know how long I've been waiting? Sorry about that. I was, feeling a bit nostalgic and, I went for a walk. I had a feeling that telling her I ran off with a beautiful girl I met on a boat wouldn't be doing me any favors.
そんなの後にしなさいよ。もう。
Jeez, could have waited for me first. Chisa glared at me while wringing out her wet ponytail. The action made me feeling some kind of way, so I had to look away. As far as appearances went, she'd changed a lot. The last time I visited Ogasawara, I was still in elementary school. Back then, Chisa could easily have been mistaken for a boy. But now, well...
どうした？
Huh? Is something wrong? The bikini was doing a great job of showing off her full figure. Healthy glow of the sun had left a tan on her skin. It made her look like she was bursting with energy. When we were kids, she always had a tan, but this was different somehow. No, not really.
変なの。
Alright, whatever you say. She actually said, like, you're a weirdo.
変なの。
Hennano. Finn's looking great. How's he doing? Eager to change the subject, I looked over to the dolphin. Other tourists had joined the woman, and they were all snapping photos like their lives depended on it. A born showman, Finn was darting around, letting everyone get a good look at him. Chisa looked a bit worried, though.
あんまり近づかない方がいいですよ。
You shouldn't get too close to folks. But it was too late. I think she was saying to the folks, don't get too close. Yeah. Don't get too close, folks. With a flip of the tail, Finn sent a cascade of water over the assembled tourists. A moment later, they were all drenched from head to toe. And as for Finn... Oh... He clearly found the whole thing hilarious. His sweet and innocent demeanor gone, he looked all too pleased with himself.
その子性格歪んでるんで
Sorry, he has kind of a twisted sense of humor. Finn sends a spray of water our way before swimming off toward the open ocean. Alright, I'm gonna save here.
でっかくなったね顔もなんか男っぽくなって最初誰かわかんなかったよ
I'm always trying to think of like what voice she is. She's definitely somebody. At least she sounds like somebody.
でっかくなったね顔もなんか男っぽくなって最初誰かわかんなかったよ
What was the like tsundere type line or whatever? Not tsundere, but it was like kind of angry earlier.
こらわざとでしょ今の
Oh, that's the line I wanted. Though you made me wait around.
っていうかどこ行ってたのよ待ってたんだからね
I don't know. It's gonna be too tough for me to pick up. But maybe next time I'll find out. So we met Chisa.
前のに上書きしちゃうけどよしセーブ完了っと
She's obviously the childhood friend. She used to be a tomboy. She still is a tomboy. She jumps in to the water to save somebody's camera. She doesn't even think about her appearance. But, yeah. So there's Chisa. And what's our guy's name? Her last name is Ogasawara. Our guy's name is Hiroki. I don't know Hiroki's full name. He mentioned it when he was talking to somebody earlier. Alright. Let's get out of here. See ya.